Flying high. On my head I have a crest, all say I dance the best. Of my feathers I am proud, before the rain I cry aloud. Comment this. Long and grooved in my tail, high up in the sky I sail. I pick and eat all the mice. The dash is what you call me. Comment this. My feathers are green, my beak's red, guava and green chili I fed. I love to imitate people's voice and keep making a lot of noise. Comment this. Black are my feathers and black is my dash. Cow, cow, I do all of day long. Dash. Comment this. Kuhu kuhu is my sound. Everywhere I am found. My sweet voice gives me fame. That is my name. Comment this. Dead animals I do eat, making places clean and neat. High up in the air I fly. Vulture is what I am called by. Comment this. My beak is pink, feathers grey. Guttergoo I go on all day. In houses I make my home. A dash is how I am known. Comment this. My beak is very special. I use it like a needle. Stitching leaves I make my home. The dash bird is how I am known. Comment this. In trunk of trees holes I make. Hidden insect I intake. Tuck 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 I work all day. The woodpecker is what people say. Why is there so much noise in the jungle? I just cannot sleep. Dear owl, the birds are all praising themselves and shouting. The owl said, stop this hullabaloo. Why are you quarreling? Comment this. We are all special in our own ways. Our claws, beaks, feathers, and sounds are different, yet we are all birds. If we all looked alike, ate the same food, and made the same sounds, think how dull the world would be. Which of the birds mentioned in the lesson have you seen? Write their names. Now go outside and look for birds on trees, in water, on the ground, in the around bushes. How many birds could you see? Comment this. In the table, write the names of birds and tick the place where you saw them. If you do not know the names of any bird, then write how you would know it. If the children see the birds outside, they can recognize them easily even when drawn on paper. In order to fill in the blanks, it is important that the children know the characteristics of birds even if they do not know their names. Name of the birds, where you saw it, in water, on the tree, on the ground, in the house, flying. Comment this. Have you ever noticed that different birds have different types of beaks? Given below are pictures of beaks of birds. Look at them carefully. Identify the birds and write their names. This is parrot, comment this. This is crow, comment this. This is peacock, comment this. In order to develop children's interest in birds, let them observe the birds quietly. They should also learn to note down their observations and ask them to share in the class. Vulture, comment this. Eagle, comment this. Crane, comment this. In the blank space, draw a picture of the beak of some other bird, color it and write its name. Just as birds have different types of beaks, they also eat different types of food. While some eat fruits, some eat seeds, some eat eggs, while others eat fish. Match the bird with their food. Vulture, dead animals. Eagle, rat, woodpecker, insects, parrot, green chili, pigeon, cranes. Have you ever noticed that birds fly and walk in different ways? Their neck movement also differ. The myna moves her neck back and forth with a jerk. The owl can rotate its neck backwards to a large extent. Can you move your neck like the owl? Comment this. There are some birds which can imitate our voice. Do you know the name of any such birds? Draw its picture in your notebook, color it and write its name. Go outside and watch how birds walk and move their necks. Look at their feathers and listen to the sounds made by them. Copy the sound made by any three birds. Copy their next movement too. Ask your friend to guess which birds you copied. The feathers of birds are of different colors, shapes, and sizes. Their feathers help them to fly and keep them warm too. From time to time, birds lose their old feather and new ones grow in their place. You must have often seen feathers of birds lying around. Collect feathers which you find lying around, study their shape, size, color, and discuss about it. Make the picture of a bird in your notebook and paste a feather on it. Write its name. Other than birds, which are the other animals that can fly? Comment this. If you could fly like a bird, where would you like to go? What else would you do? Comment this. What would happen if birds could not fly but only walk on their feet? Comment this. Let's make a cock. Take a square piece of paper. 1. Fold it along the dotted lines as shown in a picture. 2. Fold the paper into a half along the dotted line. 3. Now fold the paper along dotted line in the direction of the arrow. 4. Fold the paper to make the beak of the cock as shown in the picture. Take a piece of red paper and cut it in the shape of a crest of a cock. Paste this on the head of the cock. Cut a small round circle from a black paper, paste it to make the eye of the cock. Now the cock is ready.